it not 100% of the time? Interesting. All right, we got ourselves a civilian sector. Now we need to be full of shops. 40% chance. Okay. See if anyone will sell. We could get a store. We did get a store. Okay. Chain burst. Chain laser is not bad here. I think it gets the job done. And I think we need a weapon. We do love a good S-bomb, but we don't have enough bombs to be able to tear through Zoltan shields with it. So I think we pick this up. All right. Well, now we need 40 scrap. Maybe since it was early in the sector, we should have considered not doing it. Improve our reactor? No, that price is too high. I don't like hemming ourselves in on the upper left part here. But yeah, we just need events, so we know that this will be something. Promise to help. We'll use cloaking. That looked like it was exactly the same reward we got last time. Let's see. We will aid the civilian ship. I forgot to queue up my crystal, and this looks like it will be punished slightly because I am going to wait to go 3 in on. Okay, so we got one here, one here. They're in this room. Now we hit it with lockdown. How did we just have one of our guys hit max combat? Wow, that was impressive. Now, I don't think there's any way to... Actually, yeah, there's 2 in this pile. So I think what we do is we get them... I think the trick is we get them both in here. And we send one to shields. And then we hit it with lockdown. And I think they both go defend now. So wait, so it's you two. We do that. Or at least one of them does. So now we're taking half damage. Max combat with clone base seems like it's not that easy when you're constantly dying. Little nervous about... Okay, there we go. We got it. All right. Big payout there means that we get our weapon online. I think Varnus is probably going to heal enough. So we'll just vent these two. Clone Bay is operational. So we suffocate. Yeah, so shield prioritization is one of those things that I think if I had a better handle on it, I would be a much better player. When it comes to boarding, because I feel like if you're dancing around that... Okay, so I think we're actually going to get this. So that if we hit a Zoltan ship, we have some option. The Dread Pirate Tuco, prepare to die. Is this a 2-shotter or 1-shotter? I can't tell. I'm assuming it's a 2-shotter maybe. I'm gonna go triple boarding into Clone Bay, I think. Oh, it's a 1-shotter, we're fine. Oh, but now they've boarded. Why don't I just suffocate them? Them going for my Clone Bay is kind of a jerk move, but... Where are you gonna go, Mantis? Oh, you still go for my clone bay? Probably could have done better with that. I think they only have 2 on the ship, so I'm just gonna do that. And I think please tell me our clone bay survives. Thank you. Oh, come on. The corpse was there. Good call, MRA. I could have kited with that. Repair burst means that we could repair burst actually isn't bad, I feel like. But we did take an unnecessary hull damage there. That if we had oxygenated a room would have not been necessary. But yeah, repair burst gives us some flexibility until we get more crew. But I will say that Mantis was 100% dead before the clone bay broke. That was frustrating to say the least. We've trained for this. We will attack the ship. Shooting a weapon is such a antiquated concept. Let's see. No, we want our shields to do the work on that. Well, we can get the cloak on both. Yeah, and getting the cloak early here is probably good. It really wanted to hit weapons. Would have preferred if the missile had missed. Oh, man. The game is like, we're just going to send all of our missiles at your... Okay, let's get ready to board. Wish we had cloak up. Looks like it's hitting... I think it's going to hit this room here. Yeah. Hello? The shield is down. Oh, I haven't powered it. That's my fault. You lockdown. We have cloak for this one. Should probably autopilot is probably a good pickup. Let's I could just accelerate the damage we're doing to weapons. Since we have a clone bay, it's probably a good idea. There we go. Okay, so now we do that, and then as soon as we do that, the Mantis is still fighting, but the human is not. So we'll just like lock the human in place so that now they're just sitting there. And I think as soon as the human dies, is the Mantis... No, the Mantis is going to continue fighting. I was hoping the Mantis would decide that it had to work on shields too. But that is not the way. Let's see, you two get vented. Can drop your shields there to get cloak ready. Normally would, but it knows it's locked on the task and it won't change tasks. Okay, got it. So let's see. Now, there was probably... So, Mike, I have a question, because in my head, because this was an arms dealer, what we probably should have done is gotten the crew low and then shot to see if we could get a surrender opportunity. Is that a correct assessment. Like before we went for the crew kill. We get a lot of visibility this way. That is optimal in many events, though there's nothing special about the arms dealer, I think. Oh, really? It doesn't have a higher chance? Noted. Okay, I'm going to wait for you to get here because having 3 land and weapons was good last time. They're going to leave from here and here. Yep. Okay, one of them is in here, so now we hit it with the lockdown. Might as well cloak that first one. There's no value in cloak after that. So now we're going to let them both go in. Someone who has... We're going to have Blotch go up here. And just as they arrive there, we hit you with... We hit Marcus's lockdown. I think there's better micro opportunities than what I'm doing right now, but... Okay. Oh, plenty of people play in extremely tedious ways, MRA, if I know anything. If there's an optimal way to play, someone will decide to do it. Second shield is probably the thing that I'm eyeing most heavily. We have a clone bay, so we can... I think we can send the shuttle. Dock has a risk. I think the shuttle is okay with the clone bay. But I want to check this one out. Make sure. So this is fire, research station fire. Here we go. So with shuttle, we can use that, which means we're guaranteed either low scrap or high scrap. If we dock, we can take hull damage or receive Dr. Jones. So docking is the only way we get a crew member, but it's a 50-50 between that and hull. "100% King Sisyphus, 100%. So we get high scrap if we don't lose the 50-50. So it's basically like, do we want a crew member named Dr. Jones? Or do we want a high scrap reward? I don't really want to take the hull. Well, we have some disposable hull damage. An extra crew on this is certainly good. Let's try and get the crew. All right, Jones has entered the chat. Which I think means we just leave them in piloting and we board 3. Oh yeah, is this Indy? It's good to have someone who can do some repairing also. So you're at 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like a nice little line. So we'll just do that. Okay, we're going to get lit on fire, a skosh. Now, this is an interesting question. Can I get all 3 into one of these 2 rooms to get everybody out? I think it might be possible. It's a bit of a puzzle, it seems. So the tricky bit is getting this guy in the right place. So I think what we do is we queue up this guy to go here. Well, we should hold on off a second. Queue this guy to go here. And then when he's close like this, we queue this guy to go there. Queue both of these guys to go here. Well, if we don't get everyone back, it's not the end of the world. All right, that was not the answer. Got it. Noted. We'll try it again on the other side when we get there. Oh yeah, I should probably turn on my weapon here. There's no value to being gallant on this one. We have a weapon. We should use it. Especially since we need to be a little protective of our clone bay. Speaking of clone bays. I'm not going to bother sending people again. I think that's a mistake. Well, I might as well send these two. Just because. What's my weapon? I needed that. For weaponing. Solar Flare can destroy your clone bay? Okay. Yeah, I guess that is true. I guess it can destroy it right off the cuff. That's why I'm queuing up the repair bomb. Failure. The repair bomb's not gonna be ready. So if this gets us, it's gonna be ugly. Yeah, it is, except that. Wait. Oh, okay, we got it here. All right. Oh, this is gonna take too long to deoxygenate. But here's the problem. We need. They're only at one more pip. I'm just gonna send two and get the kill here. There we go. Yeah, and now repair bomb means that we can respond appropriately to a clone bay breakage. If we need to. Because it won't be able to take out both our weapon system and our clone bay at the same time. I just got you guys healthy. Alright. Let's see. Let's get fully oxygenated, or close to it. Yeah, we're close enough. No bribe. Thank you very much. Okay, one of the two that's in here. Going to hit the lockdown. Now, I think they're locked on trying to get into this room. So. I don't think they're going to do anything. They're not going to come around. But if I come into shields, will they turn around or are they stuck there? Now I'm trying to figure out if there's an easy way to... There we go. One of you two has lockdown, right? Yeah, so we do that. There we go. Now we get free hits on this guy, and we're 2v1ing the Mantis. They won't reevaluate until lockdown ends. Good to know. I love this guy just kind of sitting here getting wailed on. There we go. Ah, boo. Oh, a shop. Interesting. I mean, if ever there was a time for flak too. Just kidding. I think we want another border. I think that's our play. Get ourselves a Mantis. Was it that frame perfect thing where there's a single crystal in the door, Mike? I think we pick up the Mantis here. Getting to mind control is tempting? I don't think so, Rob. We only have one system slot. I feel like hacking is so good. Like mind control I think would be really hard to take all the way. But maybe I'm undervaluing mind control. I'm kind of thinking Mantis plus fuel is the play. No, unfortunately, no 2 slots. Yeah, let's grab... Oh, it's possible to break the lockdown before it expires? I thought it was just invincible. Yeah, so I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab the 4 fuel too. And we'll call that there. I'm a little sad that we're... I'm like, where is everybody? Gives doors a very high health, 50 hits. Interesting. So, picking up the additional crew over shields is probably dubious as a decision, but we're going for it. Now we'll work on shields too, because we do have cloaking. So, intervene to defend the outpost. I can't imagine not. I think we drop all 4 of them into weapons. Where's their drone? Doesn't appear to be a combat drone, which means we're totally safe. So I think Blotch, you lock down immediately so we kill the Mantis. And then I think you two come this way and we hit a lockdown here. The anti-personnel drone is going to be a little annoying. We no longer have a lockdown for these two. We do have a second lockdown over here. I was hoping we would get the drone offline before. If we go to O2, where do people go? If we do this. This is the Cadillac of lockdowns. Because the anti-personnel drone is locked out, and we have a 4v2 advantage. Beautiful. Yep. King, I have done that at least once today. So I hear ya. It feels bad. Okay. Feeling good. I think you're high enough that I'm not going to bother venting you. Yeah, you're like, what are you? No toll paying. We don't do that. You're 13 off. Which two are you? That worked out well. So now our mind control person is just punching the wall, which is like my favorite. And then we just run around. Yeah, Mike, that does seem abnormal to me too. It seemed very advantageous. We got very lucky, I feel like, that it happened that way. So let's see, you and you took damage. And I thought I did it like I queued up the teleport while we were still in pause, so there was no timing difference there. I'm pretty sure. All right, Blotch continues to be a little rough around the edges. What's the deal with Pegasus missiles? Creative missile design allows for 2 projectiles for the cost of 1. I see. Yeah, that's a very interesting one, because like in that case it was very nice that that happened, because we were able to take, rather than him being locked over here and wailing on our teleporter, he was just over there wailing on the lockdown, which seems far preferred. I think we attack. Yep. Okay, I think we board the same way we boarded last time, which is into weapons. Yeah, especially since they have the missile. I'm gonna let the guy leave and then hit the lockdown. And then these two. Oh, we got doors issues here. I did not realize. It's nice that we got like a 2v1 going on here, though. The repair drone is helping with the lockdown. Timing on that was a little bad, unfortunately. Actually, we should just have you start working to get in here. Ooh, these two have seen better days. Who still has a lockdown? Varnus, where are you? I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can shift these two around. To avoid them dying, just so we can keep the 4-on-1. At the cost of the missile launcher becoming active again. We have cloak, though. So stealing the civilian supplies can have a negative outcome also. I think I'll still roll the dice. We're okay on hull. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting detail, Mike. Oh, man. The allergies are real. Okay. So second shield seems like a good get. That event roll is fine here, but dangerous if any crew are cloning. Oh, yeah, because it does danger. Right, it does damage. Interesting. That is a good point. I think I'll pick up the... do we even need the reactor? Not really. Let's hold off on the reactor. Because we can grab that and get up to 2 shields. I probably should have checked for... Oh yeah, we were at the end of sector anyways. NG versus Mantis. I feel like Mantis is really good for us. Gives us more options moving forward too.